Very good morning everyone. I'm Geoff Cooper and I'm currently one of the pilots and a part owner of this beautiful old aircraft belonging to Fly DC-3 New Zealand. I first became acquainted with the aircraft type when I completed my Royal New Zealand Air Force Wings course in the early 70s and then got posted to the squadron that operated 6 of these aircraft type. I spent 2.5 years flying the aeroplane and I very quickly became enamoured with the type, particularly because it did a multitude of tasks and was a very satisfying aeroplane to fly. I moved on to C-130s and after another 2.5 years with the Air Force I departed into the civilian airline industry, and many years later on towards the late 90s I was encouraged by a simulator instructor with the airline to rejoin the DC-3 fraternity, having had previous Air Force experience on type. So I got back into the flying of this particular aeroplane and I've now been with it almost 20 years, and I still get as great a thrill today as I did when I first learnt to fly the aeroplane. Very responsive aeroplane, heavy on the controls, but as I say to a lot of our pilots, it's probably one of the most enjoyable aircraft types you'll ever have in your logbook. My association with Catheline started in the mid to late year of 2012 when she was involved with the Jean Batten reenaction of a flight from the UK to New Zealand on a DC-3 aircraft. When the aircraft reached New Zealand territorial waters and got close to Auckland, we went out and accompanied the aircraft, greeted it and accompanied it into Auckland Airport. Subsequently the next day I joined the crew of that visiting aircraft and we spent the next 3 days in transit down to the Manapuri Tianau area of the South Island of New Zealand. During that time I certainly found Cath to be a very determined and passionate aviator. She had tremendous ambitions and she was as well a very accomplished photographer and videographer. She did make a very spectacular recording of the entire expedition of the Escapade aircraft, and I certainly enjoyed her company, and to this day I keep regular contact with her and perhaps could be involved with mentoring her through her aviation career. She's come to me on several occasions seeking advice as to what would be best for her future, and I've no doubt that she could carry on and complete this Vintageairrally. Particularly, she is so determined, she's passionate, she's very capable, and I would dearly like to see her and Patrice get selected to complete this marathon aviation journey. Having been in South America only in the last couple of weeks, I can tell you that the challenges are wide and numerous, particularly through the Andes, and I don't doubt for a moment that Cath and Patrice would be capable of completing that. We would like to, on behalf of Fly DC-3 New Zealand, wish her the very best of luck for selection and then to go on ahead and complete this marathon rally. All the best, Cath. We're with you all the way.